Let me ask you a question. If you stopped working tomorrow, completely stopped, what happens to your money? Does it disappear too? For most people hearing this, the answer is yes, and that should terrify you. This isn't about quitting your job to sip coconut water on some exotic beach. This isn't about overnight millions or crypto schemes or whatever the latest get-rich-quick fad is promising. This is about something far more powerful, rewiring how your brain approaches making money in the first place. Because right now, if you're still trading hours for dollars, you're stuck in a game where the odds are stacked against you from the start. A game where you can work harder and harder, but never truly break free. You've felt it, right? That moment in bumper-to-bumper traffic or staring at your laptop, wondering, is this really all there is? Trading away the best hours of my life just to cover bills? The problem, time for money trap. Let's get clear on what trading time for money actually means. It's any situation where you have to be actively present to get paid. The classic 9-to-5 job. The freelance designer billing by the hour. The driver who only makes money when they're behind the wheel. The consultant who charges by the session. Most of us start here because it's what we're taught. Go to school, get a job, work hard, climb the ladder. It's the default setting in our society. And it feels normal because everyone around you is doing it too. The monthly paycheck cycle. The Sunday night dread. The counting down to retirement, the constant low-grade anxiety about money. You work harder, take on more clients, pick up extra shifts, but somehow you're always running in place. You might get small raises or better clients, but your income is still directly tied to the hours you put in. And let's be honest, if hard work alone made people rich, every construction worker and nurse would be a millionaire. Every dishwasher and teacher would be wealthy. But they're not. And deep down, you already know why. It's not about working harder, it's about working differently. Why this model is broken. The time for money model has fatal flaws built right into it. First, your time is finite. There are only 24 hours in a day. Maybe you can work 12 of those if you push yourself. But you can't work 25 hours a day no matter how motivated you are. You've got a built-in ceiling. Meanwhile, inflation keeps climbing. Rent goes up, food costs more. But your hourly rate? That moves like molasses. You might get a 3% raise while everything else jumps 7%. Then there's the vulnerability factor. What happens when you get sick? When you need a mental health break? When a family emergency hits? Your income disappears. No work, no pay. It's that simple and that brutal. And here's what really keeps me up at night. After years of trading time for money, what do you actually own? What have you built? Most people trade 40+ years of their lives only to find themselves with a modest retirement account and maybe a house. That's it. 4 decades of work and no assets that generate ongoing income without your constant attention. This isn't just about money, it's about freedom. And the time for money model will never, ever get you there. So what's the alternative? Building income streams that can run without your constant presence. Let me break this down into parts that actually make sense. Build systems. Systems are processes that work whether you're there or not. Think about it. When you clock in at a job, you're part of someone else's system. They built it, you power it, they profit from it. But what if you built your own systems? This could look like setting up automated workflows, creating digital products that sell while you sleep, building content libraries that generate ad revenue or affiliate income 24/7. Own something once, earn forever. This is the magic of digital assets. Unlike physical goods, digital products can be sold infinitely without manufacturing costs. An ebook you write once can sell thousands of times. Templates you create once can help countless people. Software you develop once can be subscribed to by users worldwide. Even content is an asset. YouTube videos uploaded 3 years ago still bring in viewers and revenue today. Blog posts written in 2020 still generate affiliate income. The work is front-loaded, but the earning potential is extended. Leverage skills differently. If you're freelancing or working a skilled job, you've already got valuable knowledge. The shift is in how you package it. Instead of editing videos for $50 an hour, create a course teaching your video editing process for $200. Instead of coaching clients one-on-one, build a membership community where multiple people benefit from your expertise simultaneously. This isn't about abandoning client work entirely. It's about creating options where your income isn't directly tied to your hours. Content is currency. In today's economy, attention is incredibly valuable. By creating content that helps people solve problems, you build trust and authority. That attention and trust can be monetized in countless ways. Start documenting what you know. Share your journey. Solve problems publicly. The internet rewards specificity and authenticity. This isn't about dramatic gestures. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow. In fact, that stable income can fund your transition. Start small. Dedicate 5 to 10 hours weekly to building something that could generate non-time-based income. Use your current job as the runway that will eventually let you take off. The goal isn't necessarily to never work again. It's to create options and reduce vulnerability. Common excuses. Now I can already hear the objections forming. I don't have time. Look, I get it. You're exhausted after work, you've got family responsibilities, life is demanding. But be honest with yourself about how you spend your time. The average American watches 3 hours of TV daily and spends 2.5 hours on social media. That's 38 days a year just scrolling and watching. You don't need 40 hours a week to start. You need 5 consistent hours, 1 hour each weekday, or weekend mornings, or late nights if that's when you think best. It's not about finding time, it's about making time, because your freedom is worth it. I'm not good at anything. First, that's not true. You've navigated life this far, which means you've developed skills. But more importantly, you don't need to be an expert to create value. You just need to be a few steps ahead of someone else. The person just starting needs guidance from someone who's at an intermediate level. Document your learning journey. Share what works and what doesn't. People connect with progress, not perfection. I don't know where to start. Start by paying attention to problems you solve regularly. What do people ask you for help with? What processes have you figured out that others struggle with? Begin creating content about these topics. It doesn't matter if it's a blog, videos, podcast, or social media posts. Just start putting your thoughts somewhere publicly accessible. The clarity comes through action, not before it. You figure it out by doing it imperfectly, not by planning it perfectly. Here is the hard truth. If you keep doing exactly what you're doing right now, where will you be in 5 years? For most people trading time for money, the answer is doing pretty much the same thing, maybe making a little more, definitely feeling a lot more burned out. The cost of staying stuck isn't just financial, it's emotional. It's the slow drain of motivation when you realize your work treadmill isn't taking you anywhere new. It's the rising resentment when you see others building freedom while you're still clocking in and out. Most people work 40+ years just to hopefully have enough saved to stop working at 65. Then they try to enjoy freedom during their final years, often with less energy and more health concerns. Is that really the plan you want to stick with? So here's my challenge. Take one small step this week, just one. Maybe it's brainstorming 5 problems you could help others solve. Maybe it's recording a simple explanation video. Maybe it's outlining a digital product idea. Maybe it's just blocking off 2 hours each week dedicated to building something that could eventually generate income without your constant presence. Your time is too valuable to trade it all away. Start building something that works for you, even when you're not working. We put a lot of effort into bringing you content like this. If you want us to keep making more, then show some love. Hit like, smash that subscribe button, and support the work behind it.